Family, today I'm going to show you 10 AMOUAGEs that I would blind buy again. But the truth is, I blind bought all my AMOUAGEs. And I'm going to tell you guys something. A lot of fragrance reviewers don't really cover the house of AMOUAGE because they're a very difficult house to break down the notes. When you smell it, you get confused, you don't know what you're smelling, you really can't dissect the fragrance, so you can't make a video. So a lot of people avoid AMOUAGE for that reason. This is why it doesn't get the love that it should get. But don't worry, there are good reviewers out there who can get in and dive deep in this house. And I'm going to show you a part of my AMOUAGE fragrances. Hope you like the thumbnail. But I got some samples I want to go through first, but let me show you the 10 bottles. And we're starting right from here, guys. Bracken Man, Beloved, Journeyman, Lyric Man, Epic Man, Interlude Man, Beach Hut Man, Jubilation 25, Reflection Man, and Sunshine Man. Family, those are the 10 fragrances. But I want to speak about these 3 new acquisitions I want to get from, actually 4, but one is Reflection 45, so it's similar to Reflection Man, very similar. But I'll tell you right now. So, here's a mistake I see reviewers do. They get raw tobacco, a lot of them, they have experienced noses. They smell it, they tell you it smells good, they tell you to buy it. The thing is, the incense note in here, I guarantee you, a lot of you guys are not going to like, because once you smell it, it won't let you dissect the fragrance. You're going to be stuck and you're not going to like it. So raw tobacco is a fragrance that I would not blind buy at all. I wouldn't recommend you to blind buy it. Me, on the other hand, I have a lot of AMOUAGEs. So for me to take that chance in a house that I know really well, it's not a problem. Plus, like I said, I'm going to buy it anyway. Another fragrance that you should not blind buy from AMOUAGE because of a certain note, Overture Man. Now, yes, it has rum, bunch of other sexy or alluring notes, but here's the one thing that they're not telling you. Well, some reviewers, it has a cumin note, and cumin note does not work well on everybody and everybody's skin. So this is a fragrance that you're going to have to sample or be a lover of AMOUAGE and understand how this works. I can give you a full breakdown on either one of these two. I have fully figured them out with the samples right here. Another fragrance that I would tell you you could blind buy. So Overture Man, don't blind buy. Raw tobacco, do not blind buy. Overture Woman is a blind buy. You can do it. If you don't mind florals and you're looking for one of the sexiest fragrances you could possibly find, this is it. 1 second. Sorry, guys. Listen, I have a ranking system of 1 to 12.5. This is a 12. I never do that off a sample. This is a 12 on a sample. Overture Woman, if you are a guy, you can pull this off, and this is a very sexy fragrance. If you can deal with florals. If you can't, then don't blind buy, sample. Now, a fragrance that is very masculine, and if you're looking for a masculine, sexy fragrance, very sexy, Reflection Man 45. This is a sexy, sexy fragrance. The difference between Reflection Man and Reflection 45, the 45 has woods in the base. So, but this is a this is a likable fragrance. You just can't go wrong with Reflection 45. So listen, guys, we're going to start from 10 all the way to 1. And like I said, this is definitely a blind buy, if you trust what I say. But you have to like a manly, sexy, mass-appealing fragrance. Did I twist your arm? Did I break your leg to make you buy it? All right, so this is going to go from 10 to 1. So as I'm going, it'll be 10, 9, 8, 7. All right? So from the house of AMOUAGE, this is Bracken Man. So Bracken Man is number 10. This is a earthy, this is a patchouli barbershop style fragrance. Let me tell you something, guys. Because of this fragrance, it has a soft, it has a really it's place in my heart, because this fragrance allowed me to like patchouli. This fragrance taught me what patchouli is. It took me like almost 2 years to figure out this fragrance, a year and a half. Purchased it, I couldn't understand it. But let me tell you, I love this fragrance now. You can't get it out, you can't get it away from me. So this taught me what patchouli is, and I just bought 2 patchouli fragrances. This thing has opened my world to patchouli. So if you love patchouli or you love a barbershop style fragrance, at least sample. Remember, I blind buy this stuff because I know what I'm doing, believe it or not. But you guys must sample, okay, family? Again, from the house of AMOUAGE, you got a fragrance called Beloved. So Beloved is backwards. Sorry, guys. Oh, shoot. Whatever. So Beloved is a floral, sexy, masculine, powdery fragrance. If those things resonate with you, get a sample. It's long lasting. I get 8 to 10 hours. The name says it. Beloved. This is a very, I would say, sexy fragrance to the opposite sex. That's all I'm going to say. I call it a papi chulo. Take it for what it is. Please sample. Make sure it works on your skin. Because like I said, AMOUAGE is a very difficult house. And if you want me to give you a full breakdown, you need that, to make a purchase. Just leave in the comments. I'm just kind of giving you the rundown. So at number 8 from AMOUAGE, Journeyman. Look, this could be somebody's number 1, number 2. That's how good this is. Now, when you're looking at real tobacco for a sexy tobacco fragrance, you're looking at the wrong tobacco fragrance. This is the one. When you're looking for a sexy, resinous, attractive tobacco whiskey fragrance, this is so alluring, so captivating, very sexy to me. Listen, this is the fragrance you're looking for, okay? So please sample this if you're looking for a sexy tobacco fragrance. Now, if you're looking for a nice, fresh, manly, sexy rose, you gotta try Lyric Man from the house of AMOUAGE. And like I said, all these fragrances, guys, 8 to 10 hours. If you have performance issues with AMOUAGE, remember one thing: their spray, it doesn't squirt a lot. So really, like 2 sprays, 3 sprays equal 1 Dior spray. You get what I'm saying? So you're gonna have to double up on your sprays and spray around to really get it to longevity. It's not about overspraying. It's about you need to spray more because the sprayer sprays less. You get it? So Lyric Man is a sexy, fresh, masculine rose. Plain and simple. Gets a lot of attention. Listen. Young women love this fragrance. That's all I'm gonna say. You can't go wrong when you hear a rose fragrance and young women that find this fragrance to be very appealing. That lets you know it's a really good rose fragrance. Now, and that is number 7. Number 6 from the house of AMOUAGE. This is called Epic Man. So Epic Man, it's like you going into the pine, the forest. I could break it down so simple, but I don't want to because I want to go through the notes. When you already study these fragrances and warn them a few times. You see, guys, when you look for me to really waste the fragrance, this is just 10 AMOUAGEs. I probably got like 8 to 10 more. If I buy 2 more, I feel like buying 2 more to probably have 20. You know how hard it is for me to dig a hole in these things? But listen, Epic Man, oh my God. You're in the forest, you're with the pine. It's like fresh, it's like clean. Yo, listen, it's called Epic Man, right? For a reason. Because when you wear it, you're epic. I get tons of compliments, guys and girls. Whenever I wear this, and it's strong. I'm telling you, it works, guys. Don't be fooled. Please sample everything. I'm trying to hook you up with some really good AMOUAGEs. So, another AMOUAGE that, man, I love. It could be someone's number 1. Honestly, I would say from number 8 to number 1, and everybody's list can be changed. This is my list. But interlude, man. Amouage, number 5. Look, interlude, man. The Blue Beast is called. This fragrance, yes, it has an oregano note, right? But I promise you that when the oregano doesn't even really affect or anything, there's a cotton candy in this fragrance that I get. I don't know if you get it. I don't know if anybody gets it. There's a cotton candy in this fragrance. This fragrance is sexy, alluring. I don't see nothing wrong because what it is, the oregano doesn't let the cotton candy get so sweet. Listen, it works. It works. I will have to break it down. Why I smell like this? Please sample the Blue Beast. You cannot go wrong with this fragrance. Interlude, man. Let me tell you something about AMOUAGE, guys. When you're focused on the new AMOUAGEs, just know this. AMOUAGE has been making hits for a long time. So this is not, their newest best stuff. They've been making hits. So, keep that in mind. That's number 5. Man, number 4 and number 3 was so hard for me, man. I'm telling you, because I love number 4. I have a love for this fragrance. I did a full review, guys. You gotta watch this, guys. But watch the full review. But I'm gonna explain to you how this works. And I know nobody has this way of thinking about this fragrance. This fragrance is you putting on suntan lotion, sitting in the heat of the sun on the beach with the sand, the salt water, and that sun is cooking you in that environment for 4 hours. That smell you get is what you get right here, and it's called Beach Hut, man. That's why it's called Beach Hut, man. Yes, it has mint and blah, 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 blah. I can read you that too, and I can explain to you why everything works like I did in the review. But that's what you smell like. That's why it's called Beach Hut, man. And I'm going to give you that breakdown before. Check this out, guys. This is one of the most alluring fragrances. This is so sexy to me, man. I wore this, always get compliments. Females, they tell you you smell good. And this thing performs like a monster. This is all year round fragrance. This is one of the best spring, summer fragrances you could ever wear in your life, man. And it is so hard to have that at number 4 for me, guys. You have no idea. So listen, at number 3, Jubilation 25. Now listen, guys, you can buy the 45, the 40, whatever it is. I'm going to say you're probably getting the same fragrance like Reflection Man 45. There'll be a slight difference, but now, people complain about performance. Look, man, I was just testing this before I shot the video to do a few things. I sprayed this on my arm, guys. I took a shower, bro, 2 hours ago. I still can't get it off my arm. It still hasn't left. Maybe because I bought mine and I got it from, what's that called? Hold on, guys. Oman. Just wanted you to see it. Maybe that's why mine is so good and it just performs like a monster. But I get 10 hours. So, do I need 40? If I smell it first, because it's pretty expensive, right? I could buy 2 AMOUAGEs right now that I really want over repurchasing this. You see what I'm saying, guys? That's what I would do. So, but look, going back to this fragrance, sorry, guys. This is a fragrance where you got this berry effect, this oud, honey. I believe it even has tobacco, I think. This has like 25, 50, or whatever ingredients. There's a lot of ingredients in here. Like 25 ingredients. And when I'm looking for a fragrance to give me everything I need in one, this is one of the few fragrances that can do that for me. You know how hard that is for somebody to be embraced by a fragrance and just be so happy and complex with the way everything is in here, and the oud is beautiful in this fragrance. I spoke too much. Sorry, guys. So, reflection, man. Boom. AMOUAGE. Now, listen, this used to be my number one. This was my number one because this took me back, all the way back to when I was like 5 years old. There was a cologne for boys, and it smelled, it had the floral effect as this. I am not kidding with you. What you smell off the cap is what this cologne was as a kid to me. And I used to wear that all the time. This was number one to me. Man, this holds a special place in my heart. That's why it's beating Beach Hut, man, because that's a beast. It's beating Jubilation that lasts forever on me. That's a beast. It beat Interlude, man. That's a beast. Epic. These are all beasts, man. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. This thing was my number one, man. Even for Reflection 45, I would have it number two. Either one. Either one. Oof. Killer, man. Killer. But if you know me, you know my channel. I don't fake jacks. I don't move, boy. Keep it 100. If I change my dialogue of what my best are, I will let it be known. And this is the best AMOUAGE to me. This is the most sexiest AMOUAGE to me. This is the AMOUAGE that it's man, it just does it all. I need this one at number one. And it's Sunshine Man. And nobody has this at number one in their list of AMOUAGEs. I bet you not a damn soul got this at number one. But let me tell you something, man. I sprayed this today as well. On my hand, showered, wouldn't get off. But the Jubilation was even harder to get off. Swear to God. And this is strong, guys. This is like a 12-hour monster. Look. You get this orange popsicle, fluffy, with the white filling on the inside, popsicle just off your skin. This is amazing. This has liquor, lavender, and a whole bunch of other stuff. But I'm telling you what it smells like. You want me to give you a full review why it does this? Because I need to tell you if I didn't tell you. Sunshine Man, to me, and I have more AMOUAGEs in this, guys. I have more in the stash, and I just showing you what I have, these 4 samples. This is the best. The sexiest, the most mass appealing, what you need. Family, I'm giving you the free game of life. Even though my channel gets hated on by YouTube and they're after me. But I don't give a F. I'm gonna keep buying hits and smacking them like, you know what I mean? Family, you know how we doing here. Look at the goddamn colognes I put up for you, family. These are 10 fragrances that I would rebuy, blind buy, whatever buy, in your face, say hi. You know how we do here, family. You know how we do. We praise to the Most High. We stay fly. Man Cologne channel. Hey, health is wealth. And I'm out of here, family. Peace.